U.S. to arm Taiwan with deadly ballistic missiles. Beijing, Shanghai, and other strategic sites now on U.S. radar. More than 400 ATACMS to boost Taiwan's defense capabilities. Just a normal weapons sale or military conflict teaser? Escalation over Taiwan likely between the U.S. and China after Trump administration approved ballistic missile sales to the self-governed island. The U.S. move is viewed by Beijing as a direct threat to the Chinese mainland. At the heart of U.S.'s $11.1 billion weapons package, the largest ever for Taiwan, are more than 400 ATACMS ballistic missiles. Washington is set to provide Taiwan with 420 ballistic missiles from the MGM-140 Army Tactical Missile System, ATACMS. These missiles will be deployed on Taiwanese soil, and their reach is clear. These missiles will allow Taiwan to threaten critical targets in China, including both key infrastructure and major military facilities. Beijing, Shanghai, and other strategic hubs potentially within striking distance. ATACMS are battle-tested. They have proven capabilities of high precision, high impact for both the bombardment of strategic targets and for tactical strikes. This was demonstrated by ATACMS' extensive combat use by Ukrainian and supporting Western forces against Russia. ATACMS, just one part of the sale package. Under the arms sales, Taipei will also get 82 HIMARS rocket artillery systems, anti-tank missiles, single-use drones, howitzers, and a wide range of other equipment. Taiwan has been preparing for the worst-case scenario even before the U.S. arms sales. The Taiwan Defense Ministry had ordered 84 launch vehicles, with the first batch of 11 launchers delivered in November 2024, while the first M142 launcher units were formed in early July 2025. The infrastructure is already taking shape. But the question of the timely delivery of U.S. weapons to Taiwan arises. There are growing doubts. ATACMS demand remains high across Ukraine and Europe. Past U.S. deliveries to Taiwan have faced repeated delays. Even F-16 fighter jet shipments suffered delays, prompting political backlash in Taipei and threats of legal action. And then there is the hard reality. China's military is larger, faster, and backed by formidable electronic warfare and air defense systems. Taiwan's forces, on the other hand, even with American weapons, remain only a fraction of the People's Liberation Army. The question now reverberating across the Indo-Pacific is stark and unavoidable. Is this merely another routine weapons sale, or the ticking clock toward a far bigger conflict?
The stage is set for a massive showdown between the U.S. and China. Taiwan is at the center of a dangerous power struggle. The U.S. has again touched the sore spot of Beijing by approving the largest ever weapons sale to Taipei. Big escalation in the already strained ties between the two world superpowers, the United States and China. Washington has upset Beijing following its approval of a multi-billion-dollar weapons sale to Taiwan. Taiwan, an issue very close to China. Beijing considers a violation of its sovereignty in the case of any involvement in Taiwan. And now, the United States approved $11.1 billion in arms sales to Taiwan. It is the largest ever U.S. weapons package for the island, which is under increasing military pressure from China. This is the second arms sale announcement under the U.S. President Donald Trump's second innings at the White House. The weapons list is formidable. It has HIMARS rocket systems, howitzers, Javelin anti-tank missiles, Altius loitering munition drones, and parts for other equipment. All are designed to boost Taiwan's deterrence against a rapidly expanding Chinese military. Taiwan, being harassed by China, welcomed the U.S. decision. Its defense ministry said in a statement that the United States continues to assist Taiwan in maintaining sufficient self-defense capabilities and in rapidly building strong deterrent power and leveraging asymmetric warfare advantages, which form the foundation for maintaining regional peace and stability. Taiwan's defense ministry also said that the package is at the congressional notification stage, which is where Congress has a chance to block or alter the sale should it wish, though Taiwan has widespread cross-party support. The Pentagon said arms sales serve U.S. national, economic, and security interests. Taiwan thanked the U.S. for strengthening its defense capabilities amid the growing China threat. U.S. arms sales come after Taiwan President Lai Ching-te last month announced a $40 billion supplementary defense budget to run from 2026 to 2033. Ching-te said there was no room for compromise on national security. Last week, Taiwanese Foreign Minister Lin Qialong also visited Washington unannounced. Qialong had met several U.S. officials with sketchy details of the meeting. Days later, the U.S. announced a mega weapons sale. Washington has formal diplomatic ties with Beijing, but maintains unofficial ties with Taiwan and is the island's most important arms supplier. The U.S. is bound by law to provide Taiwan with the means to defend itself, though such arms sales are a persistent source of friction with China. U.S. officials told Reuters that Trump seeks to ramp up weapons sales to Taipei in his second term to a level exceeding his first term as part of an effort to deter China. But a strong reaction from China is expected. For Beijing, this crosses a red line. China considers Taiwan an inseparable part of its territory. Any foreign military support for Taipei is viewed as interference and provocation by China. Xi Jinping has made it clear before, if needed, China will take Taiwan by force. So if deterrence fails, if Taiwan becomes the flashpoint, who wins? A war between the United States and China? The answer may lie inside a classified Pentagon document, Overmatch Brief.
A top-secret Pentagon document, and inside it, a chilling prediction of a U.S. versus China war over Taiwan. A bombshell marked Overmatch Brief. As the stunning report is out, Donald Trump is shocked. Xi Jinping is smiling. The question now, can the world's biggest military power survive a clash with the world's second-largest economy? The answer, buried inside a classified U.S. assessment obtained by the New York Times. The U.S. versus China conflict over Taiwan is once again back at the center of global tension. Pentagon's Overmatch Brief, a top-secret U.S. government document, reveals stunning details. According to the New York Times, China will hands down defeat the U.S. in the event of war. The document was reportedly prepared by the Pentagon's Office of Net Assessment. The report claims that Beijing would destroy American fighter jets and defeat its military in a possible conflict. The Overmatch Brief further claims China's ability to destroy American fighter jets, large ships, and satellites. It also details the U.S. military's supply chain weak points. An official told the publication that when a national security official received the classified document in 2021 during the Joe Biden administration, he became pale since he understood that every trick we had up our sleeve, the Chinese had redundancy after redundancy. The top-secret brief reveals that the Pentagon is heavily dependent on costly and vulnerable weapons, while its rivals develop cheaper and more advanced ones. According to the report, Volt Typhoon, a hacking group backed by China, has put malware into computer systems that run power networks, communication lines, and water services for American military bases. This threatens the U.S. military's ability to equip and staff if a crisis breaks out in the Pacific, and it could also possibly affect civilians. All of this comes as tensions spike across East Asia. China has vowed to crush any foreign interference over Taiwan.